certainly more so than ever, organizations are thinking, wow, we really need to move our stuff to the cloud. We need to be looking to the cloud if they haven't already, right? And a lot goes into that decision. It can be a hybrid solution where you start to move one or two things into the cloud, maybe your email, service, Office 365, but really getting all of your line of business applications and your entire organization entirely in the cloud is a tall order, and sometimes it can take, multiple projects and multiple phases to be able to do so. And it's not cheap. And certainly this is useful and important in this really work from anywhere, life that we're now living. A full-on cloud solution or mostly cloud, hybrid model really enables our teams to work from anywhere and be able to connect to the systems from anywhere in the world, especially in COVID. We have always had all of our stuff in the cloud, and it is expensive in its own right, but there are benefits and things that you can't exactly put a price tag on, such as when our office was without power and internet for 4 days because of spring storms, right? You can't exactly put a value on that. We were able to run completely our office, our team, with laptops and smartphones without impact, right? And had our stuff been here on site, that wouldn't have been the case. But you've got to start looking at all of the different applications, all the different servers, and what is all included in your environment today before you can just say, hey, let's move everything entirely to the cloud. So again, it can take phases, it can take projects, and it may be over the course of a year or two before you can move entirely to the cloud. But you start small, again, maybe moving email, Office 365, QuickBooks is a common application that everybody has. Maybe they're moving that to QBO or an online cloud provider, and then really maybe it's their ERP software or their EMR software, or whatever really the guts of their business is running on, and looking to that vendor to see, do they have a cloud-based solution or can they host it for you in the cloud? That may be some of the bigger pieces, but then, there's the day-to-day, in making sure that everybody has a laptop and a smartphone. Are we going to move the phone system? How are we going to do the time clock or the payroll system? All of these different things. So you really need to do an inventory first and foremost of all of the different applications and software that your company uses throughout the organization. And then you can start to look at, can we move this entirely to the cloud, and what's it going to take to get there?